that first quarter with the heavy turnovers and just the energy coming in?
Nah, I mean, we just had to stick with it. I think we didn't stick with it enough. Like you said, we could have. I think we were able to. I think, like I said, we just couldn't stick with it enough and on runs and stuff like that, getting multiple stops in a row, stuff like that. But they shot it pretty well tonight. We couldn't really stop the lobs or the threes, so it kind of picked us apart, and that's something that we got to be better at. I think we're still kind of a new team, so just kind of understanding each other and understanding what each other likes to do and stuff like that, and obviously understanding the schemes. So like I said, we're getting used to it. It's like Coach said this morning, do you want to be consistently a good team or do you want to be a great team? So I think those habits will come. It's still early.
Tough loss on Sunday. Tough loss to a team.
Those other 2 days are behind us. Came out already lost to Portland. It was, but I think it's not like we play them again tomorrow. So I think everybody has the mentality like we gotta go out there and do what we do and be the team that we can be. So I think obviously in the game of basketball or any other sport you have these type of moments, but it's huge and evident that you get them back. So like I said, we play them tomorrow. It's not over, and we're gonna go out there and compete.
Last year, watching you guys play defense, it was frequent that you would be flying around and swarming to the ball defensively. That seems more infrequent this year.
Mm-hmm.
Is that what's behind that? Is it confusion with the schemes? Is that an effort thing?
Yeah.
Where's the fly?
I think it's a combination of both, and then just understanding, the guys' next rotation. Understanding that whoever. Say the low man acts like I has to X out. This new to Julius and Dante and stuff like that. And we're kind of trying to piggyback off of them and vice versa. So it's kind of a combination of both.
Some of that's new for you too.
Yeah.
Now that you're like the five, like there's a couple times where it seemed like you wanted to stay by the rim tonight, and you got to fly out there. Like, what's that like for you specifically?
Yeah, like you said, I'm kind of like I've gotten to a position where I'm kind of used to switching, and kind of I get caught being up in the pick and roll, letting my man get behind me, thinking I'm in the switch situation or a high wall situation. So it's kind of new to me as well. But I got to have that mentality that I had last year, whether I'm playing the 4 or the 5, or just having that mentality where sometimes I got to switch schemes or things like that.
Offensively, what do you attribute to seeing some high turnover games
Yeah.
so far this season?
Just kind of just got to take care of the ball. Some careless turnovers, some turnovers that we normally want as a team. But I think, it starts, with the early turnovers and stuff like that. We got to come into the game with the mindset, we're going to kill, taking care of the ball, getting stops, stuff like that.
You're normally a more like locked-in group.
Mm-hmm.
I think about this team, but I think you guys have 4 or 5 turnovers on inbound.
Right.
So how do you get that locked in this back?
So, we're in game 11, so like I said, it's still kind of early. By this point, you kind of want to have, some thoughts on, what your identity is and stuff like that. So, but it's still kind of early. The West is kind of open with injuries and stuff like that. There's a lot of other teams losing and trying to figure themselves out as well. So, I think it'll come. A long way to, where we want to be. So, I think it'll come for sure.
You guys don't seem spooked by these 2 games, these 2 losses. Does that say something about the confidence you guys have?
100%. Like I said, we play them again tomorrow. So, like I said, in the game of basketball or any other sport, you're gonna have losses like this. But it's evident you take it to the chin and you go about your business and handle it the right way the next day or the day after that.
As you start to figure out what your identity is, what do you want it to be?
Defense. Defense wins games. You look around the league, Golden State or whatever the case may be, like those guys are playing defense and stuff like that. So I think defense is something that got us to, where we were last year. So, and it's evident.
Thanks, Alex.